learning a new place and all that.
Yeah, it's been going great. I mean, obviously, knowing the head football coach, knowing his program, being a part of that program the last 6 seasons, we know what to expect. You know, what I didn't know, what I didn't know how to expect was kind of the community, the building, the boys, the guys on the team. So that's the bit of the transition. And then Coach Rossi working with him and learning a new scheme and doing those things. So it's been smooth. And so.
How has that been different? What are the things that you've seen from Joe's defense that maybe are different than you guys did before, or things that maybe kind of jump out like, oh, that's kind of unique?
Well, Coach Rossi's had a lot of success, defensively, so I was just excited. I didn't look for anything really what's different. I just wanted to dive in on what made his defense successful and try to be a part of it as much as I can.
You inherit a lot of experience at D-tackle, at least, with guys like Harmon and Barrow and Maverick. I just wanted your outlook at that position and that sort of room overall and how those guys are progressing.
Well, I tell you what, the whole room, the guys in the room, I can't be happier with the guys in the room in terms of just who they are. Number one, these are some incredible young men. So I've been fortunate to kind of walk into that room, be a part of that room. They probably taught me more about Michigan State than I've taught them so far. So we've gotten into spring ball, so we're learning a little bit more football. So, but it's always nice when you walk in the room and you got guys that's played a lot of football, a lot of experience, guys that's had some success playing the position. So that's helped with the transition, no doubt.
Did you have any conversations with Derek and Simeon about when they were making the decision whether to stay, and then same with Maverick on coming back for the extra year?
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of those conversations. I mean, number one is these, the last 10 weeks that the staff and obviously the players, that was a heck of a deal for them, and so it wasn't easy on anybody. And so, yeah, absolutely. We try to meet with everybody that was here on the roster, especially the group, and it really is just more so introducing myself, what they can expect from me, and hopefully the program we're trying to create here, trying to recreate some of the success they've had here. They've had a lot of success here at Michigan State in the past, and so and those are the conversations. I couldn't tell you. Obviously, they've had some scars about what just occurred for them, and it wasn't my job to fix those scars. It was just my job to just come in, introduce myself, and hopefully how I can help them continue to develop as football players and as people.
How much do you rely on them as anchors, though, having that experience and played so much football here? I mean, everything you hear starts in the middle out.
Yeah. No question. I mean, yeah. Whenever you have that much experience on the defense, and those guys have a lot of experience, we're going to lean on them going into the year.
Can you elaborate on what you've learned about Michigan State? You've referred to that a couple of times that maybe you didn't know before you came here.
Well, as a football guy, being in college football, you always known how successful they were here and the tradition they've had here, so that was nothing new. Learning about Michigan State, like this campus is unbelievable. When the sun's out like this, I mean, I was just sitting there after practice talking about, man, this is incredible. That piece, the people in the building, how supportive the community is for the team. So, all those things put together, the recruiting base this area has. I mean, the state of Michigan, the high school football in this state, and then really the high school football in the 3-hour radius of this place. And so there's a lot of qualities that exist in this place that we think, obviously can be to our advantage.
From Saturday's scrimmages, what did you like, what did you not like?
Well, I really liked that we got the scrimmage. Obviously we had some bodies that were down early part of the scrimmage, banged up a little bit. So just getting out there and just playing football and seeing what these guys can do when it's live, when there's not a coach, it's not a script, that these guys are just playing. And so I like that part a lot. Our job is to hopefully their natural reactions, the way they play, is the way we want them to play. So the scrimmage helps identify some of those things that we need to continue to work on or we need to address. So that was nice. And then also, like I said, when there's a scrimmage piece, it's 11 guys on the field that are working together to try to accomplish something. So, and I thought we did some really good things as a defense in terms of just working together. And then there's some times we didn't work together and obviously didn't work in our favor. So coming out of that scrimmage, we have a little bit better idea of what guys can do for the most part. Fundamentally, what we need to pay attention to, the action plan these next 2 weeks, and trying to get those